Hey guys, welcome back to another Juicy React. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you have any video reaction requests, then please send us a DM on Instagram, give us a follow there. That's where we look for all of our requests. And if you enjoy daily vlogging and that kind of thing, we've got a daily vlogging channel called The Juicy Vlog. Please head over there and give it a subscribe. It really means a lot to us.
Yes, one of you guys actually sent us this video for today. This is, I think, Miss Canada on why she loves the Philippines.
The real reason.
The real reason.
Not the other reason.
I don't know what fake reasons were out there before, but today we're going to clear it up and this is the real reason. So let's see what she's got to say. Lucy and I always find it interesting, now that we've done it, we're like foreigners, when we're in the Philippines, we're foreigners who have come and experienced the country.
Yeah.
So now it's interesting when we hear other foreigners' opinions and experiences
exactly.
of the country
We don't know
themselves.
what the situation is like, how many times she's been here, she might live here. I've got no idea. I don't know who she is, if I'm being perfectly honest.
No, same. This is
so hopefully
like,
that'll explain it.
First time seeing her, so I'm gonna jump in and see what she thinks of the Philippines. The real reason.
The real reason.
Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Oh, please subscribe to the channel.
Oh yeah, definitely do that. That means a lot as well. And we've also are gonna get our play button soon, which is cool.
Yes, we are. 3, 2, 1.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I have loved recording in this room because it just feels like kind of comfy, cozy, casual, I guess.
I've never recorded a video
it's kind of a
like,
weird background.
on the floor.
But I'm
That does sound, let's try that.
I have got countless questions. If I look up here, it's because I'm making sure the shadows aren't totally messing with the view, but you can see my camera right here. But in the last couple weeks, I have had countless comments and messages about why, or I guess wondering why I talk so much about the Philippines and about Philippine beauty queens, and that I have favoritism towards the Philippines. And there's a lot of people actually who say more rude versions of that, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I love the Philippines so much, why I love some of the Philippines queens so much, and basically why I talk about the Philippines so much. But first and foremost, I am from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Canada. Now, of all places in the world, Moose Jaw and a lot of like smaller cities, I guess, in the prairie provinces in Canada have really vibrant Filipino communities. So communities.
Cool.
So without really knowing that I would fall in love with the Philippines, I grew to love Filipino people before I ever went to the Philippines. So I have grown up like knowing Filipino families, having Filipino students in my classes, and having Filipino friends. And so I feel like I just already like had a soft spot in my heart for the Philippines. And so that's thing number one. And just in Canada in general, there's a lot of Filipino people, and so that's that. And then when I was competing for Miss Universe, I went to the Philippines for Miss Universe. It was held in the Philippines, and so that was my biggest eye-opener to how amazing the Philippines is, and truly how amazing the Filipino people are. I already kind of knew that, but going there was a whole other experience. And not only just for me being from Canada and a lot of Filipino people being in Canada, the Filipino people were welcoming to all the delegates at Miss Universe. They were kind to all of us, and so we just had such an incredible, wonderful experience that I feel like every single one of us as delegates fell in love with the Philippines and with the Filipino people. So much that I ended up going back to the Philippines twice in 2017. So I had been to the Philippines 3 times. I went there for Miss Universe, fell in love with it then, and actually when I was on my way home to Canada from the Philippines, we should do a word count of how many times I say Philippines in this video, I received an email from Tim Hortons. And if you guys are familiar with Tim Hortons, it's like the ultimate Canadian coffee place. They serve Timbits, which are like the mini donut holes.
So many of them in the
and
Philippines.
Ice caps and doubles, and it's just like a truly Canadian.
We actually need to go there. We haven't been there.
Shop. It's iconic in Canada. I got an invite to help open the first Tim Hortons in Southeast Asia in the Philippines. So
when
I went back to Manila with
there's so
my
many
dad
now.
and brother, and it was just as an incredible experience as Miss Universe was, but something kind of cool and Canadian. And so they fell in love with the Philippines as well. We got to fly there. We were welcomed with flowers, and it was so wonderful. They treated us so well. We had bodyguards, like they were like next level, and we had such a wonderful time there, treated with incredible hospitality. And then when I came back, was it when I came back? I went to a couple different Filipino basketball tournaments in my hometown of Moose Jaw. So I've done a lot of things, I guess, in relation to the Philippines, which is why I have such favoritism, I guess, towards the country in general. And so when anyone talks about the Philippines, like it's just somewhere that I identify with, the people I identify with. And then Brennan and I, we were invited to go back to the Philippines in July of 2017 to do a whole trip excursion thing with Philippine tourism. So not only did I get to go there for Miss Universe, help open the first Tim Hortons, I also got to go and actually explore some of the beautiful islands in the Philippines. We went to Palawan, we went to Boracay, we went to Coron. We wanted to go to Cebu and Siargao, but we didn't make it to either of those places, so those will hopefully be next. We gotta plan a trip again soon and bring Lily along. Where else did we go? We explored Manila a little bit, and so besides the trips to the Philippines and just loving the Filipino people and the country, the tourism, the beauty, etc., etc., I have just always loved the Filipino beauty queens. One of my most favorite Miss Universes ever is Pia. She will always be one of my favorites, and actually, if you guys saw that video where I shared that I met her and didn't even get a photo with her.
She's really nice and genuine, actually, doesn't she?
And she commented on one of my photos and said something like, I saw your video, you'll have to come back to Manila and we'll get a photo together, or next time you're in Manila, or something like that.
That's cool.
I was fangirling.
Very cool.
Even though I met her, it's still like, I just felt, you know, hi Pia. And I also have always been a fan of Catriona, because when Catriona was competing, well, I watched her compete at Miss World, but when she was competing for Miss Universe Philippines and she went through the whole body shaming thing, I shared some stuff on my stories about how it was just ridiculous and that she's, you know, incredible, amazing, beautiful body. And basically I had been there at Miss Universe, like that same, you know, within that same year kind of thing. And then we started following each other. I don't know if she still follows me, maybe, who knows, but I just became such a fan of her, even more than I already was, because of what she stood for and the fact that she was handling that pressure and handling what people were saying about her so well. At least it seemed like she was handling it so well, and she continues to do so. And so I've seen actually posts tagged of her and I together that share that, you know, we didn't have the perfect bodies or whatever. So anyways, I identified with Catriona, became a fan of her, loved her at Miss Universe last year. If you saw any of my Miss Universe predictions from last year, she was always my favorite to win the title. And I feel like I could go on and on about this, but I just wanted to give like a short explanation of why I love the Philippines so much, why I identify with some of the Filipino queens, and of course I have a big Filipino audience, and so I do get a lot of requests to make videos that are related to Philippine title holders, and so that's kind of that. So I think a lot of people have been wondering, and so that's why. See you guys in the next video.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. I've never come across her at all before. I guess I'm not really in the pageant world myself, personally.
Well, you never know. One day you might be.
You were once.
I was once.
Lucy did in our hometown, you came third in our Miss Brighton, which was our hometown competition, which was cool. Many moons ago.
That was a cool video. I think we can totally relate to what she's saying there, and like when she said, if someone talks about the Philippines, like she kind of goes, oh yeah, like, and resonates with it.
That's what we do.
Like if literally we're watching like a film or something and they go like, oh yeah, Philippines, we're like, oh,
no,
Philippines.
What was it yesterday?
David Dobrik's vlogs.
Yeah, we were watching this American YouTuber, his vlogs, and
we saw this family, we were like they're Filipino, 100%,
we can tell. The way they were talking and the way they looked, and then they started referencing the Philippines. We were like, we know that.
We get all happy about it.
I liked how she said she identifies with the country.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
I've never said that before, but that's a nice way to put it. That pretty much sums up how we feel as well, I think.
That's a really
tip my hat to the Philippines. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Road to 200k. Oh yeah, we haven't said that yet. I mean, let's do 150 first, maybe. Or maybe a million. Just go straight there. Let's just go straight. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, let's do 150 first or a million. Well, it's one or the other, George. There's no in between. Alright, okay, yeah. Aim big and all that. Dream big, follow your dreams. Leave a comment on these vlogs, guys. We do read the comments, so we appreciate all your interaction with us. We'll see you in the next Juicy React. If you want to send us anything, as we said, send us a message on Instagram. But without further ado... Stop it, nothing's happening. It's like you're announcing someone's going to come out of this door or something. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome our next guest. No, not at all. We'll see you in the next Juicy React. Goodbye.